Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Derek here. We're back reacting to another episode of The Boys. This is season 2, episode 3. It's called Over the Hill with the Swords of 1,000 Men, which right off the bat sounds pretty lit. Before we jump into it, please consider leaving a like on the video. Please consider subscribing. That helps so much. But what happened last time on The Boys? A lot of stuff happened. We dealt with the soup terrorist, which ended up being Kimiko's brother. That was kind of insane. And then she ended up, not necessarily turning on him, but, he wanted to continue to do terrorist things and she did not. So she brought him in, she knocked him out, and that was rough for her. We had Butcher finally coming clean with the rest of the boys about why he's so hell-bent right now, and that's because Becca's alive. And then speaking of Becca, she is living in like a compound, almost like the Truman Show with her kid, trying to give him the most normal life possible. And then Homelander found them, and he's playing catch with the kid, and he's essentially being like, hey, I'm in charge now. Like, you can go to your bosses or whatever, not her bosses, but like the people in charge all you want and say whatever you want. Like, they can't do anything to me. Starlight got some Compound V from Gecko, and she's freaking out because A-Train is back. He's awake from his coma, and he is up her butt. He's like all up in her face, being like, yo, what you got there? What you got? And he's threatening to tell people, and then she's like, nah, man, you killed your girlfriend. You're not going to do crap to me. Like, I got you, man. Sports Illustrated will know, and you'll be screwed. I don't know why he didn't just, like, kill her right there, because he probably could. He's fast enough to just, like, break her neck. Although she can take a 50 cal to the chest, so she's probably pretty resilient. I don't know if he'd be able to straight up just kill her. So scratch what I previously just said. And then the Deep, the Deep took a little drug trip, and sang a duet with his gills, which were voiced by Patton Oswalt. And he's looking inside himself and realizing how horrible of a person he has been, and his redemption arc is in full swing, and I'm here for it. The Deep is weirdly my favorite character now. But what's gonna happen next? I don't know. Probably some bad juju. So far, I'm enjoying Stormfront, and like, I'm enjoying her so much that my gut has me thinking she is either like a Nazi or she's about to die. Either Homelander is just gonna rip this girl's head off, or she's gonna do something, and it's gonna sour my perception of her, because there's no way she's this nice, and like this real about stuff. So who knows? We're gonna see what happens. Again, please leave a like if you enjoy my reaction, and please subscribe if you want to see more. But otherwise, let's jump into season 2, episode 3 of The Boys.
I lost me bottle a little bit when I punched one. So, sorry?
I don't think he's not upset about that. Like, he knows he kind of deserved to get punched. He's upset with everything else. No. Don't lie. Ooh. Okay, that was a weak punch, man. Good luck. That was like the weakest punch ever.
You ever hear of an old soup called Liberty?
Fuck's that got to do with anything?
I'm not sure yet. How's your crew holding up?
Yeah.
Who's Liberty?
Target is the girl's brother?
Yes, sir.
You don't think it compromises her allegiances?
I mean, maybe. She's the one that brought him in, though.
When it comes to that, I'll neutralize her.
Frenchie. Like, what did I just hear you say? says, teach me how to Dougie? Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. He's still not over Popclaw, I don't think. Ooh, and he's still struggling a little bit. This guy in milk. Freaking creepy.
Slaps the handcuffs on Martinez, the cops take him away, Homelander turns to the other heroes. We should work together more often. You mean like a team up?
Are they forming the actual Justice League?
7 of us.
Just the origin story of the 7?
Holy shit. Holy shit. That is the moment the 7 became
Dawn of the 7.
the 7. Now some music. Hans Zimmer. Title card, Dawn of the 7, cut to black.
I think Black Noir is asleep.
You write all women as either unknowable Hitchcock bitches or Michael Bay fuck dolls. I mean, I get that a lifetime of jerking off to Transformers didn't exactly make you popular with the ladies, but a little effort would be nice. You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me, but I do have 2 sisters. Thank you very much.
That doesn't mean anything.
Homelander. If this is all true, I will get a strategy together with crisis management and PR.
We're fine for now, Ashley.
Sir, is it true?
We're investigating.
Sir, I have to tell
What?
you something. We have to tell Homelander, and I have to admit something to you.
Superheroes are not born, but made. In fact, created by a
NNC.
called Compound V, produced and administered by Vought International, the company that has been the corporate face of superheroes for decades.
Did she do it?
You don't fuck with the money. You never fuck with the money. We're gonna lose everything.
There are more important things.
Yeah, but not to the people up top.
Started when I was 9 at the mall. I passed the pet store. And I heard the goldfish begging for their lives. They were begging. So my mom said it was a gift. That I was born this way. But it wasn't.
Yo, he's gonna be mad at the people that made him. Like, that's a lot of trauma that he went through, and someone did it to him. I think the Deep might turn to the good side. Why is Black Noir crying? Oh, well, never mind.
Look at what you fucking did! You lost touching your tips. The fucking kid.
Fizzy?
Oh, shit.
Just kiss him on the mouth.
Nice one. I'll tell you what. When we're all done here, I'll buy you a nice big family-sized bottle of top-shelf lube, and I'll tickle your balls till your big meters stop. And even then, I just won't do it. But right now, we got a soup terrorist below deck, and shit could go sideways just like. So all of you,
Yeah.
keep your fucking
Keep your head on straight for a little bit. There's still much more bad things that can happen. It's not that high. He wouldn't even break his leg.
Wait, you can't be serious. I'm not gonna jump.
Ryan, you're my son.
Please don't make me jump.
Poor choice of words. He's not gonna make you jump. He's gonna push you.
You call me dad.
God, you psychopath. He's like, well, shit.
You're raising him to be a pussy.
You don't get to tell me how to raise me.
I'm his father.
You don't get to say that after what you did.
What I did to you was give you a son that you were raising like a little girl.
Let go of me.
He's mine.
Get your hands off of her!
Whoo! Hot damn, Ryan. His eyes are glowing.
Good boy.
I'm nothing like you. I fucking hate you. Leave us alone.
Hey, it's okay. I'm not angry. Ryan!
Go away.
Buddy, it's
Leave
okay.
us alone.
Ryan, this is a good thing.
He doesn't like you, bruh. I mean, mission accomplished, but he hates you.
The night our parents were murdered, Kimiko just stopped talking. Can't talk. She's never made a sound since. In the cab.
Don't know if leaving that there was the best move. Ooh, he just... Oh, he got it a little bit. You gonna tear it open? Yeah, and use it to cut the duct tape.
I was just venting about all this fucking bullshit.
What bullshit?
Oh, he doesn't
You
know.
haven't heard? Where have you been?
This is the NYPD. This boat's been reported stolen and you're all under arrest. I repeat, this is the NYPD.
What the heck, Mallory?
Ahoy, gents.
I am the captain of my big wet dream.
I'm holding papers signed by
The owner for the lease of this vessel.
So there must be some kind of misunderstanding.
Look out!
Oh. Oh. God dang, this kid. Oh no. Bruh.
Time to go.
Yeah, at least chuck that thing, I guess. Did what he could.
Postmating Papa John's isn't gonna help.
Oh, it absolutely will.
Now get out there and be a hero.
What's happening?
I know I don't come up to 99 enough, and I apologize for that.
Now, catching this super terrorist is the villain. Super villain.
Sure, whatever. It must be our priority.
This guy, he doesn't care about us. We're not his partners, we're his product. So who gives a shit if Vought burns to the fucking ground?
You should think before you say something you don't mean.
Really, should I? We are not Vought. You see, come, let's take this cocksucker down.
What the fuck was that? The hell was that?
Is this the Deep? Did the Deep somehow find out where this boat is before before the Vought did? How? What kind of resources does this church have? That's a whale. The Deep riding on it. That's incredible. He just beached a whale. He looks so heroic. Oh, they're just gonna go right at him. I don't think he was expecting this. Oh! Oh no! Oh, that's horrible. Jeez. Yeah, diabolical indeed.
Yeah, you guys go ahead. You guys go ahead. I'm good.
You ain't going? I ain't going. Asshole.
Yep.
He's your canary.
What canary?
You let your canary die? How you gonna know when you've gone too far?
That's true.
Hey,
Hey,
what happened?
they killed her. They fucking killed her, man.
What?
I just was trying to help out, you know. I got some intel and Bo just trying to cut him off. Oh, fuck, I just ran right into her. I'm so sorry. I just like I tried to stop him. I tried to cut him
Okay.
off.
Black Noir.
There's people with the terrorists. Look at me.
How is Black Noir like the most precious and the most horrific character?
Look at them.
There is no fucking way you're coming back.
There's no need for language.
All right. We do not have time for this.
There is no need for language.
Her gill is showing. Cover it up. It's disgusting.
Okay, Homelander. He just went through all that work to feel good about himself, and then you tell him it's disgusting. Rip that vest open deep. Just take the vest off.
You got my message.
Annie,
Kill him.
No, she's not gonna do that.
Hands in the air. You just don't care. Kill.
They're gonna let the kid, the telepath kid, go. She's not gonna kill him.
Boy, cunt.
She might have.
What a surprise! Hey, you know I had a great breakfast for your wife this morning. Pancakes. Delicious.
Yeah. Eat this motherfucker.
That was like a bus. That guy, Homelander's probably the one that destroyed their village anyway. Wow, that's legit.
Hey guys!
Oh, no. Just... Oh, man. Okay. I think she just knocked her out. Whoa, okay. She just murdered that family just for no reason. She's gonna kill this guy too, isn't she? What the heck? She's horrible. I thought I liked her. She's a straight mass murderer. She's like worse than Homelander. He at least knows not to just kill anyone that he walks across. Bruh, you better help her. Oh my gosh, she's crazy. She was cracking her jaw. So she's pretty strong too, right? Oh, oh.
Can't do your magic little hand thingy anymore? How come? Open your eyes. I like to see the light go out.
She is crazy. She's just as crazy as Homelander.
Fucking yellow bastard.
Okay, and you're a racist.
Said he was mine.
You snooze, you lose, Gramps.
Okay, yeah, she's awful. She's the worst. Gosh dang. She just killed like 30 people for no reason. She's just staring him down too. She wants the smoke. Whew. She wants all the smoke. Kimiko's gonna go ham on her. Homelander's gonna go ham on her. That's crazy. Frick, dude. That's insane. That was a crazy episode. Like, nothing super outlandish happened, but there were, I mean, maybe a little bit. Like, there were some crazy things, like them driving the boat into the whale and her being a psychopath, but nothing like truly messed up. Okay, there's one thing. Who is, frick, what was it? Liberty. That was brought up. She's probably going to come into play. That looks like an old magazine. So this person was probably either one of the first heroes that they made with Compound V, or maybe potentially the first like real one, like the one that was born and then maybe they killed her and took her blood or something and used it to make Compound V. Who knows? But yeah, these guys are chilling on this boat and trying to be like nice to this captor dude and giving him food and drinks and stuff. Always a dumb move when you leave the stuff there. You know he was going to use it. And he does. He uses the can because he needs his hands to get it, and he uses it and destroys the helicopter when it comes, but we'll get to that point. The Deep is in the club. And the song was definitely Teach Me How to Dougie, the beat was. They're planning on making a Unite the Seven movie. Stormfront is, with that scene and with what she did the rest episode, she's positioning herself as like the new face of the Seven and the new like leader of the Seven. You know, she let Homelander have his moment where he was like, screw Vought, you know, we're a family. But then, you know, she blatantly like disregards his orders when he's like, he's mine, and she's just like, screw that, old man, you snooze, you lose. And the press conference, she like stares him down. I think she's trying to position herself as like the new head of the Seven, which is interesting. I like the play on Dawn of Justice for the Justice League of Dawn of the Seven. But yeah. So the biggest like overarching thing of this episode is that the news got a hold of the info that Compound V was a thing and soups are made, not born. I think it was Annie that gave it to them, but it's possible that it wasn't. But I'm pretty sure it was. And so they're all dealing with it. The Deep, definitely upset at first. He was like thinking back to all the trauma he's gone through and how horrible it was when he first learned of his abilities, and knowing that he didn't have to go through that. I think he could potentially join the good side, but he seemed pretty insistent on, you know, wanting to get back into the Seven, and he seemed to want to like suck up to them when they got there. Black Noir was crying for some reason, and then Maeve was on the phone with Elena talking about possibly running away or getting away, and she's like, yo, if we do this, we're effed, essentially. And Homelander definitely heard that. Like, there's no way he did not hear what they were talking about. What else is going down? Yeah, also throughout the episode, there's the tension and conflict between Huey and Butcher. So Huey's all pumped that they got the thing done, and Butcher's like, cool, whatever, my wife is still captured, I don't care. Which, you know, like, that's understandable. His lover, his wife, is still, like, he doesn't know where she is. He, like, that's the most important thing to him. And they're kind of like acting like they just won the mission. And it was a big win, but, you know, he's right that they have to keep their head on straight because it's not done. Which, you know, is smart because later on the dolphins attack and then the whale and, you know, the Deep is there. Homelander and his son is straight up just like, yo, yeet. Throws him off the roof. Kid just lands flat on his face. Probably real life would have maybe like broken his nose if he was a real kid. Maybe his wrist. But he is fine, like generally fine. And I think we have some confirmation that from this scene that the sexual nature of him and Becca's relationship was not consensual. Like he definitely raped her, I think is what we can glean from this. Because she's like, you don't get to call him you don't get to call him that after what you did like to her. And he said, what I did was give you a baby. So I think he definitely raped her. And then they put her in a place that they would never know about it. But the kid, he's like, get off her, and he like shoves him down, like pushed Homelander down. So he showed a little bit of super strength, and then he was definitely about to laser him. And so this kid hates his dad. Good. Homelander's not having a good time right now. You know, he wants to kill Huey, and then he can't. And then the telepath drops a bus on him. And then he's going to kill the telepath, and Stormfront takes his kill and like laughs in his face about it, and is essentially being like, your time's gone, Grandpa. The time is now, old man. Love that meme. Yeah, he's not having a fun time. Huey's straight falling apart the whole episode. He's like, he feels like he's drowning, and he needs to get out of the situation. He needs Annie. And she did not get his message, and he thinks she did. And then that leads to some conflict. The dolphins attacking the ship. So they got away, and then the Deep rides this dolphin, like beaches this whale. I mean, it's still in the water, so it's still getting something. But you know, he didn't completely just like beach it, and he's got super strength, at least to an extent, so he could get this whale back in the water if he needed to. But he's standing on the whale like, haha, like he's so confident in his win right there that Butcher's just like, you know what? F it. Drives this boat straight through the dolphin, knocks the Deep out, and then they're just like climbing out of this gutted whale. And Huey's like, I'm just gonna wait. You know, he's done. He's like, if the seven kill me, but at least I'll see Annie again before I die. And Mother's Milk is like, yo, brother, if you die, I die. And he's like, freaking asshole. God, fine, I'll keep going. That's great. I love that interaction, because Huey cares enough about the rest of the team where he's like not gonna let them die. And Mother's Milk has a nice interaction with Butcher where he's like, dude, you need him. As much as you guys are yelling at each other, you need this kid, because he's the only one here that isn't like completely like jaded by the things they've done. He's the only one here that is not necessarily willing to do horrible things. So he's going to be the one that's going to tell you when you've gone too far. And if you let him die, you're going to cross that line, and you're not going to be the type of man that your wife wanted anyway. So yeah, the seven get there, and Deep is immediately like, Annie, I'm so, like, he's genuinely apologetic. Like, he feels really bad, and I like that. I like that he is like, his apology on the TV was scripted and not genuine at all. This one, he was like legitimately like, I am so sorry. I will make amends to you and every other woman who I've offended. Like, this is legit, and you know, I'm on board with it. And then granted, Annie is completely justified in her response of being like, no, you're never coming back. I hate your guts. Because he did at minimum sexual assault her, maximum. I don't think he raped her, but I mean, the floor is sexual assault. The ceiling is rape. He did something in between to her. So her response is completely justified. And Stormfront, diffusing the situation, kind of positioning herself in front of Homelander because Homelander was going to intervene. She pushes him away and was like, sister, I'm on board with you, but we got to go get the super terrorists. Like, she's leading the team in the field. So she's continuing to do what she needs to do. Black Noir. Black Noir is just, like, he's insane. And if you know the comics, like, I got his true identity spoiled for me on accident, which, if you know, it's kind of insane. But he's crazy. But he's also, like, the most precious. Like, he was crying for some reason. And then he is like, poor whale. But, you know, Homelander, he's like, all right, man, sure, whatever. You'll be back in the 7 in no time. I gotta go do this thing. But then he tells the Deep that his gills are disgusting. So the Deep just went through this whole thing trying to love himself more. And like it's a two-pronged thing where, like, one side he's trying to love himself more so he stops being so hateful towards other people, and he's also trying to get back in the 7 and impress Homelander. And then he gets together with Homelander, and Homelander, the man he's trying to impress, actively tells him that his gills are disgusting, which is the thing he just got over. So it's like, oh no, like, all that work that he just did might be completely undone, or that might be the catalyst he needs to, you know, maybe say, screw the 7, I'm gonna do my own thing. Then Huey runs into Annie and she knocks him down because she probably heard Homelander or saw him or something. She can probably see in the dark with those eyes. And Homelander is like, kill him. And I don't know if she was gonna do it because Huey almost seemed content, being like, okay, I'm ready. Like, if it's you, then it's at least it's you that's doing it. And then Mr. Telepath Boy drops a bus on Homelander and escapes. And Kimiko tries to stop him, but then Stormfront throws them through a building and then just murders the family that's in there. Oh my god. At least knocked them out. I don't know if she actually murdered them. I assume she did. But I thought I saw the daughter at the end in the, like, where they were handing out food and supplies and stuff, but I'm not sure. So they're running away from Stormfront through this apartment building, and she's just massacring anyone that she comes across. And she's like making it slow and sadistic. She's about to, like, crush Kimiko's skull, and just, like, looking at it, like, you can tell she's getting off on it. Like, she's getting wet. She's getting wet killing these people. And then she breaks his hands off and is like, ooh, little baby, you can't do it. Like, she was almost, like, moaning as she's doing this. And then, yeah, she just breaks his neck, which I thought she was going to be a lot more gruesome than that. But, you know, it is what it is. And then she just straight up looks at Homelander and she's like, snooze you lose, old man. Like, I'm in charge now. Then there's the press conference where, you know, they deny knowing about it, blame it on Stillwell because she's dead. She can't defend herself. And then, at the end, Huey and Butcher kind of connect because he saved his life, and they're more on a bonded mutual understanding, and I think they're a lot closer now than any of the other members. And Kimiko's hatred of Stormfront is real right now. Like, she was looking at her, and she's ready to kill her, as is Homelander. Like, this is going to be a conflict going forward of, you know, who is going to really be in charge of the 7? Is it going to be Homelander? Is it going to be Stormfront? Because Homelander's been out of the picture a little bit. when he's trying to hang out with his kid and be a dad, and so he's not with the Seven, so it's kind of setting up a prime. And like Maeve is not, she's not going to try and lead the Seven. Like, she's got her own personal stuff going down. Annie's not going to lead the Seven. Black Noir doesn't talk, so he's not going to lead the Seven. A-Train was just in a coma and got out. Like, he's not going to lead the Seven. So I think Stormfront has definitely positioned herself to, like, be in charge of the Seven. At minimum, when Homelander's not there, and probably while he is there. She's going to try and start this conflict. And, you know, it makes sense. She was a plant by Edgar. Oh my gosh, like, this is insane. This is insane. This show's so good. Freaking A, dude. What did you guys think of this episode? Let me know down below in the comments your thoughts. Do you hate Stormfront as much as... Also, she's a racist. When she called, what's-his-face yellow, I was like, okay, unnecessary. Weirdly, like, that was the worst thing she did. Other, like, she murdered all those people and definitely murdered him. But her being like, you yellow bastard, I was like, okay, you officially suck. Like, sometimes when they kill people, you're like, oh, maybe they can be redeemed. But as soon as she brought in the racism, it's like, no, you suck officially. Oh, dang it, I knew she was too perfect. Like, she was too sassy and nice. Like, she had to be, like, sadistic in a way, and she is. She gets off on people dying. She likes to see the light leave their eyes. That's horrible. How is Annie the only one in that group, of maybe Maeve, that is, like, remotely even normal / a good person? I don't understand. Let me know what you think of her, of the rest of the gang. Of what do you think of the Deep? Are you on board his redemption story? Yeah, tell me everything you think down below. Yeah, I think those are all my thoughts, though. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like on the video. Helps my videos get seen more, means a lot. Please subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, more of The Boys, more of Lucifer, more of Umbrella Academy. Haunting of Bly Manor starts in like a month or something like that. And then a few weeks after that is The Mandalorian. But I think that's all I got. So I will catch you guys next time. Peace.